Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Okay, so maybe you've seen my first report I put out with the service sentiment for Europe. Okay, I've got all of the European sector outlook reports ready to go, and I'm going to show you each one, give you a little bit of analysis with each one. So we got building starts, consumer sentiment, retail, as well as service. So all of these come from the ESI Economic Sentiment Indicator. I don't do the ESI for each of the regions. It just doesn't make sense because you want to understand the different sectors. So overall, that to me is not needed. Each report will have, I think, 14 of the big players that are part of the big trading zone in Europe. So you'll see each country in there, and at the end of each report, you'll see a short and a long view of what that report is hinting at is the weakest player on a forward outlook basis, as well as the strongest player. So basically, the short and the long. Okay, let's get into it. This is the building start forward outlook. Okay, so here's the overall area of the euro. As you can see, it's not doing too good. Anything below zero here is not doing too good. So let's go by country. So we got Austria. It's below zero, around -20. Now you can see the starting date of how it's been doing. This shows the cycle. Also, it'll show historically the rise and the sudden downfall. I think these are important trends to see, because when I do the US, you'll see the classic business cycles in these reports, and I find that they're kind of useful from just a visual perspective. Okay, so this is Austria down below. Belgium, so you get a magnitude of how bad it is. So it's -20 for Austria. Obviously, Belgium's been struggling for a while. Denmark seems to have come out of a real bad situation and improving a bit. So you can see with these kind of analysis, there's momentum there, but I'll show you some that are a little different. You can see that Finland's been struggling for a while. France is not doing too good overall, so they're on a good steady decline. Here's the one that everyone watches is Germany. Was always still below zero, and did peak and then it's dropping off again, but it's still not at zero, so it's not an expansion. The interesting one here is Greece. So it has dropped off, but overall it's been getting stronger. So I guess this is a good indicator of how the real estate markets are doing in these countries. For these kind of trends, I wouldn't be surprised if some tourist thing going on in Greece. Italy has been just in a crapper for the last little while. No growth at all. Netherlands, I mean, look at this drop, and it has some momentum again. As you can see, is it zero? Still not at zero. Portugal, same thing, kind of somewhat coming back. Spain's been in a crapper, but it is maybe coming back. Sweden, pretty close to not expansion, but at zero growth. UK, same thing. And here we are on the summary view. So this is our short for the region of Portugal. That's your weakest. Sweden still in contraction, but has a least contracting, which is Swedish in building, okay? And you'll see it here, this published by MATLAB. Yes, it is generated by MATLAB scripts. Okay, let's get on to the next report. So that's the building starts. These are the consumer sentiment outlook. Again, you can see the ending date. It's November here, but you can see it takes us right up to October. So here's the sentiment of the consumer. This one's a little weirder. Austria's on a decline. Belgium is pretty well on a decline. But here's the ones that show which ones seem to be doing okay. Denmark above the zero there. It's not doing too bad actually. Finland consumer has dropped down quite a bit. France is just taking a dive here, and it's just spiked, but it's still declining a bit. Excuse me. Germany, everyone watches Germany. You can see there's a sudden decline here. Greece, look at Greece. It has a bit of momentum, still not doing too good, but they could be bottoming out, who knows. Italy, rise and then drops off again. I guess this is related around the confidence, obviously, in the economy and their jobs. Netherlands, this one's doing okay. Look, it's above zero. Wow. Portugal, kind of coming back. Spain was coming back, but it's dropped off. Sweden's doing pretty decently, so something good in Sweden. England's doing okay, but it's dropped off. But it's these little averages of positive momentum really matters, especially on a forward-looking basis. So here you go. Again, Sweden's not doing too bad, but the weakest is Greece. So imagine if you played different stocks on these kind of spreads, you do pretty good. All right, let's get on to the next one. Retail. Let's see. Okay, so we got the euro has dropped off overall. Austria's dropped, but it may be coming back. Again, I'm no expert here, but I'm just giving you an analysis. Belgium's contracting. Denmark's doing pretty good, actually. Finland, look at Finland, still dropping, I would say. France has bounced back, but it looks like it's dropped off here. Germany, there you go, it's dropping. Greece, this is a surprising one. Who knows, is that tourism? I don't know. Italy dropped off. Netherlands still positive, expanding. Portugal, expansion. Spain's not too bad. Sweden looks pretty good. UK's looking okay. And here's the results. So Finland, boom, just dropped, but Sweden's dropped, okay? Last report. Continuing along, this is the last report we're looking at, the service sentiment for Europe. Okay, so here's the overall sentiment, just barely there, basically, being just over zero. Austria, slipping and fast. Belgium, now at zero, somewhat dropping, but they're still, not as expanding as fast. Denmark, definitely on the decline here. Finland, pretty well flatlining. France on the negative side and staying there. Germany dropping, a little bit of an increase there. Greece, this is a funny one. Look at that rise, just came out of nowhere and dropping off a little bit. Italy, still not doing too good there. Netherlands, it's dropping off. Portugal, kind of hitting back to zero. Spain did grow, and then it's struggling at 10. Sweden, still fairly strong, quite at 20. That's quite strong. UK, doing okay, but it's still declining. So here you go. Italy's the weakest. Sweden's the strongest for the long. Hopefully you see the benefit of all this. This will tell you where to put your bets if you are playing the stock market in each region in their local stock market. Of course, you do need to remember that UK, my system will trade in, but it's not going to take part in Europe just due to the currency exchange between UK and the Eurozone. also, when you play any of these markets in Sweden, Spain, whatever, again, those local markets just don't have the liquidity, volume that I see when I do stock selection on those long and short trading opportunities for each of the region. All right, so hopefully again that'll help you out, and I will have a video on the US. Talk to you later.